Imagine waking up in the year 2040. The world around you is barely recognizable. Autonomous vehicles zip through the air, robots walk alongside humans, and artificial intelligence has become an integral part of our daily lives. Now picture this. In this future, two companies stand at the forefront of this technological revolution: Nvidia and Tesla. Their stock prices, astronomical. Nvidia trading at $5,346 per share, and Tesla a mind-boggling $4,644. Greetings, Felix here, and no, I haven't actually time-traveled from the future, but what if I told you that these seemingly outlandish projections aren't just the stuff of science fiction? They're real forecasts made by some of the most bullish analysts in today's market. But before you rush to mortgage your house and go all in on these stocks, let's take a step back. These projections are highly speculative and come with significant risks, but they do raise an intriguing question. What's driving this astronomical growth potential? The answer, my friend, lies in the fascinating world of AI synergy between Nvidia and Tesla. In this video, we'll embark on a journey through the intertwined futures of these tech giants. We'll explore how Nvidia's cutting-edge AI chips are powering Tesla's autonomous driving ambitions and how this collaboration could reshape our world. But here is where it gets really exciting. While we're exploring the future of AI and autonomous technology, I want to let you in on something happening right now. Our teaching portfolio is up 80% this year. Yeah, you heard that right. And maybe you're curious at how we achieve that. We use a little bit of AI with it as well. I'm hosting a special beginner trading training this coming week. All you got to do is click on the link down below in the description to secure your free spot. Now, today we're going to start by examining this symbiotic relationship between Nvidia and Tesla in the realm of AI and autonomous driving, and then we'll compare their approaches to AI, analyze their investment potential, and even speculate on some fascinating future scenarios. But that's not all. We'll also uncover the complex supply chain dependencies between these tech giants, explore how they're shaping the global market, and have a tweak and a peek at the regulatory challenges they face as well. And trust me, you won't want to miss our innovation timeline. It's a roller coaster ride to the history of AI and autonomous technology. As of August 2024, the landscape of AI and autonomous driving has evolved dramatically. Tesla and Nvidia have become the power couple of this technological revolution, each bringing their unique strengths to the table. Tesla's approach to autonomous driving has always been a bit, shall we say, unconventional. While other companies relied heavily on LiDAR, Tesla bet big on vision-based systems. And boy, has that paid off. Their neural networks, trained on data from billions of Tesla miles from the road, have achieved a level of understanding that's almost human-like, maybe actually better. But here is where it gets fascinating. Tesla's autonomous driving capabilities aren't just about getting you from A to B. They're about creating an AI that can understand and navigate the world just like you or I would. It's not just about recognizing a stop sign. It's about understanding the context of that stop sign in the broader environment. Now enter Nvidia. Their AI chips are what allow Tesla's neural networks to process vast amounts of data in real time. We're talking about chips that can perform trillions of operations per second. It's like having a supercomputer in your car. Well, basically is a supercomputer in your car, at least connected to your car. But Nvidia's role goes beyond just providing the hardware. The expertise in AI has been crucial in developing the software that runs these chips. It's a symbiotic relationship. Tesla's real-world data helps Nvidia refine the AI algorithms, which in turn improves Tesla's autonomous driving capabilities. Now, you might be wondering, Felix, this all sounds great, but what does it mean for me? Well, imagine a world where traffic accidents are a thing of the past, where your car can drop you off at work and then go and pick up your groceries, where the elderly and disabled have the same freedom of movement as everybody else. That's the world Tesla and Nvidia are working towards. But it's not all smooth sailing. There are significant challenges ahead: regulatory hurdles, ethical considerations, and the sheer complexity of creating a truly autonomous systems are just a few of the obstacles these companies face. Imagine, if you will, two master chefs in a kitchen, Both are creating culinary masterpieces, but their approaches couldn't be more different. Nvidia is like a chef specializing in the finest ingredients, the flour, the spices, the secret sauces. Tesla, on the other hand, is the chef who takes these ingredients and crafts them into a complete mouth-watering dish. I got myself hungry now. Nvidia's focus is on creating the building blocks of AI. Their GPUs and AI chips are the silicon brains powering everything from autonomous vehicles to the supercomputers. They're not just making chips, they're pushing the boundaries of what's possible in computing power. Tesla, meanwhile, is taking these powerful chips and integrating them into real-world applications. They're not just building cars, they're creating intelligent machines that can perceive and interact with the world around them. Think of Knight Rider's kit. But here is where it gets really intriguing. While Nvidia's business model revolves around selling their technology to a wide range of customers across various industries, Tesla's approach is more vertically integrated. They're building their own AI chips, they're training their own neural networks, and they're implementing them in their own products. This difference in approach has profound implications for how these companies grow and adapt. Nvidia's diverse customer base allows them to ride waves of innovation across multiple industries. If one sector slows down, then they can pivot to another. Tesla, on the other hand, is all in on their vision of an autonomous future. They're not just waiting for the future to arrive, they are actually shaping it. This focused approach allows them to iterate and improve their technology at a breakneck speed. Both strategies have their strengths and weaknesses. Nvidia's approach provides stability and allows them to benefit from advancements across various fields. Tesla's strategy is riskier but potentially more rewarding if their vision of the future comes to fruition. But in the grand scheme of AI development, these two approaches aren't mutually exclusive. In fact, they're complementary. Nvidia's advancements in chip technology enable Tesla to push the boundaries of what's possible in autonomous driving. And Tesla's real-world implementation of AI provides valuable data and insights that help Nvidia refine their technology. Now let's put on our futurist hats and explore some intriguing possibilities. What might the world look like if Nvidia and Tesla's technologies continue to evolve and converge? Imagine it's 2035. You wake up in the morning and your AI assistant, powered by Nvidia's latest quantum neural processor, has already planned your day and analyzes your schedule, traffic patterns, and even your mood to optimize your routine. You step outside and your Tesla, let's call it the Model Z, is waiting for you, but it isn't just any car. It's fully autonomous, shape-shifting, and it can transform from a compact city car to a spacious family vehicle, all controlled by your thoughts, thanks to Nvidia's advanced brain-computer interface. As you drive, or rather as the car drives you, you notice something peculiar. There are no traffic lights, no road signs. The entire transportation system is now a seamless, interconnected network. Vehicles communicate with each other and with the city's infrastructure in real time, optimizing traffic flows and eliminating accidents to zero. But the impact of this Nvidia-Tesla synergy extends far beyond transportation. Factories are now fully automated, with robots powered by Nvidia's AI working alongside humans, augmented by Tesla's neural implants and maybe the occasional Tesla robot thrown in. Productivity has skyrocketed, and the nature of work itself has fundamentally changed. In healthcare, AI diagnostics have become so advanced that diseases are often treated before symptoms even appear. Space exploration has accelerated, with autonomous Tesla rovers, powered by Nvidia's radiation-hardened AI chips, exploring distant planets. Now, this all sounds rather utopian, doesn't it? But let's not get ahead of ourselves. With great power comes great responsibility, and these advancements would bring significant challenges. You've got privacy concerns, paramount in a world where AI knows your every move. The potential for job displacement could lead to significant societal upheaval. And there is a risk of creating a technological divide where only those who can afford these advancements benefit from them. The reality is the future is likely to be a mix of these amazing advancements and challenging new problems. The key will be how we as a society choose to implement and, yes, regulate these technologies. As we ponder these fascinating future scenarios, We can't ignore the elephant in the room, regulation. The AI revolution isn't just a technological challenge, it's a legal and ethical minefield. Governments worldwide are grappling with how to regulate AI and autonomous technologies. It's like trying to write rules for a game that's constantly changing. And our two tech titans, Nvidia and Tesla, are right in the thick of it. Let's start with autonomous driving. Tesla's full self-driving technology is pushing the boundaries of what's legally possible. In the US, regulations vary state by state, creating a patchwork of rules that Tesla must navigate. Meanwhile, Nvidia's AI chips are being used in everything from facial recognition systems to predictive policing algorithms. And this has raised serious privacy concerns and debates about bias in AI. The European Union has taken the lead with its proposed AI Act, which would classify AI systems based on their potential risk. High-risk systems like those used in critical infrastructure or law enforcement would face strict requirements. But it gets tricky. These regulations could potentially stifle innovation. Imagine if the Wright brothers had to comply with modern aviation regulations. We might still be stuck on the ground. Both Nvidia and Tesla are walking a tightrope here. They need to push the boundaries of what's possible while staying within the bounds of what's legal and ethical. It's a delicate balance that could make or break their future success. The regulatory landscape is evolving rapidly, and it's having real impacts on both companies. Tesla has had to modify its full self-driving beta program in response to safety concerns raised by regulators. Nvidia, on the other hand, has faced restrictions on selling its most advanced chips to certain countries due to national security concerns. And these geopolitical tensions aren't just obstacles, they are also driving part of the innovation. Export controls on Nvidia chips, well, they're spurring the development of new, compliant chips designs. Concerns about Tesla's data collection, they're pushing advancements in privacy-preserving AI. The global chessboard is constantly shifting, and Nvidia and Tesla are having to adapt their strategies in real time. A regulatory change in Europe, a new subsidy in China, a policy shift in the US, each move can have a ripple effect across their global operations. And as investors, we need to keep our fingers on the pulse of these global dynamics. The next big breakthrough for Nvidia or Tesla might not come from a lab in Silicon Valley, but from a policy change in Brussels or a market shift in Shanghai. In this interconnected world, the lines between technology, politics, economics are all blurring. And at the intersection of these forces, we find Nvidia and Tesla, two companies that are not just responding to global trends, but actively shaping them. Now let's take a journey through time and explore a speculative timeline of AI development, drawing insights from both ARK Invest and Goldman Sachs, the investment bank. Remember, this is a projection, so buckle up for some mind-bending possibilities. 2024 to 2025, we're seeing the early stages of AI acceleration. According to Goldman Sachs, humanoid robots are becoming more viable for factory applications. Tesla's Optimus project is gaining traction, while Nvidia's AI chips are powering these advancements. 2026 to 2028. ARK Invest predicts a major breakthrough in autonomous vehicles. Tesla's full self-driving technology reaches level 4 autonomy, revolutionizing transport. Nvidia's chips are now capable of processing an astounding 1 quadrillion operations per second, enabling real-time AI decision-making in complex environments. 2029 to 2031. Goldman Sachs project that humanoid robots are now economically viable for consumer applications. Imagine a Tesla-built, Nvidia-powered robot assistant in every home. ARK Invest suggests that AI language models have become so advanced that they're indistinguishable from human writers and conversationalists. So the best conversations you're going to have are with your humanoid robot over Frosties. 2032 to 2035, this is where it gets a little more exciting. ARK Invest forecasts the emergence of artificial general intelligence, AGI in short. Nvidia's neuromorphic chips designed to mimic the human brain play a crucial role in this development. Tesla leverages this technology to create vehicles that don't just drive themselves, but can reason and make complex decisions like a human driver. 2036 to 2040. We're entering uncharted territory. Goldman Sachs predicts that the global humanoid robot market has exploded, reaching a staggering $38 billion. Tesla's Optimus robots are now commonplace in factories, homes, and public spaces. Nvidia's AI technology has advanced to the point where it's contributing to scientific breakthroughs in fields like medicine and other science areas. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds like science fiction, but remember, just a decade ago, the idea of cars driving themselves seemed like absolute fantasy. The pace of AI development is exponential, and what seems impossible today could be commonplace tomorrow. Of course, the timeline is speculative. The actual path of AI development will depend on countless factors: tech breakthroughs, regulatory hurdles, economic conditions, and just society's acceptance of the whole thing. All right, time to shift gears and talk about what all of this means for the market and for us as investors. The AI revolution isn't just reshaping our world, it's reshaping our portfolios too. Nvidia and Tesla have been on an absolute tear in recent years, despite the volatility. Their stock prices have skyrocketed, driven by the AI boom and the shift towards EVs. But the question on everyone's mind is, can this growth continue? Let's break it down company by company. First, Nvidia. They're not just riding the AI wave, they're creating it. Their GPUs are the gold standards for AI computing, and they're continuously innovating to stay ahead of the competition. While gaming has traditionally been Nvidia's bread and butter, their data center business, which includes AI chips, has been growing at an astronomical rate. In fact, Goldman Sachs projects that AI-related revenue could make up over 50% of Nvidia's total revenue by next year. Now, Tesla, they're not just an automaker anymore. They're an AI company that happens to make cars. Their autonomous driving technology and Optimus robot project could shape up an entirely new market. ARK Invest has some particularly bullish projections for Tesla. They believe that by 2026, Tesla could reach $2,000 per share in their base case, and a mind-boggling $4,600 in their bull case. That's based on projected growth in EV sales, autonomous ride-hailing, and even Tesla's energy business. But let's pump the brakes for a moment. These projections are incredibly optimistic, and there are significant risks to consider. For Nvidia, there is increasing competition in the AI chip space, potential regulatory hurdles, and the cyclical nature of the semiconductor industries. Tesla faces production challenges, increasing competition in the EV market, and regulatory risks related to their autonomous driving technology. Moreover, both of these stocks are priced for perfection. Their high valuations mean that any hiccup in their growth stories could lead to significant dips. So what's an investor to do? Well, as always, it comes down to your risk tolerance and the length of your investment horizon. If you believe in the long-term potential of AI and are willing to stomach some serious volatility, and I'm talking maybe 70% down on either one of these stocks for some time, then both of these stocks could be rather compelling options. But remember, these are just two players in the broader AI revolution. There are many other companies working on AI technology, from tech giants to smaller specialized firms. So diversification is still key, and diversification outside the AI sector is probably also a good idea. So you might want to look at an ETF that provides exposure to the whole AI theme, and you press one button by one thing and, pops your ankle. Ultimately, the AI revolution presents an exciting, lucrative opportunity for investors. But with any emerging technology, it's important to do your due diligence and understand the risks, and yes, invest responsibly. Whether Nvidia and Tesla will reach these astronomical price targets remains to be seen. But one thing's for certain, they're at the forefront of a tech shift that's reshaping our world. And for investors willing to buckle up for a wild ride, it could be the opportunity of a lifetime. Well, there you have it. A journey through the fascinating world of AI, from silicon chips to self-driving cars, and perhaps even to robots that might one day fetch Winston's tennis ball for me. Speaking of Winston, he's been oddly interested in my research notes lately. I'm starting to wonder if he's planning a canine tech startup behind my back. As we've seen, the future of AI is both thrilling and uncertain. And Nvidia and Tesla are at the forefront of this revolution, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Their journey is like a high-stake game of chess, where each move could reshape your world. But remember, investing in the space is not for the faint-hearted. It's a bit like trying to predict which of Winston's chew toys will survive the week, or which tennis ball will disappear in the ocean. Exciting, but fraught with uncertainty. Now, before we part ways, I'd like to share something rather exciting with you. You see, we've been exploring the cutting edge of technologies and also trading. And we actually use an AI indicator we've been building for the last 18 months to predict stock movements. And we significantly beat buy and hold strategies on certain stocks. If you want to learn a little bit more about that, learn our strategies, learn how we implement that, come and join me for a free live training. The link is down below in the description. It's the first thing you'll find. So if you're curious about how we achieve our results, we're up 90% on the year, then find the link down below at felixprehn.org/webinar, I think it is. And until next time, this is Felix and of course Winston signing off. And remember, the world of AI and investing is always going to change and shift. So stay informed and stick around. Winston and Felix here, and it's a sad week. Why is it a sad week? Because most retail investors last week lost a boatload of money, while Wall Street and hedge funds made a boatload of money. And that seems to be the way things are.